All right, feeling a little refurbished after doing this for hours on end. I don't know how the other bloggers do it because they edit. It's like a full part-time job. Anyway, I got another John Ashford 100% cotton, feels like silk. So I'm doing good there. And one thing that I'm going to eliminate because it doesn't go down like silk. Ooh, I dropped some on the keyboard. That's no good. Is the Ministry of Cigarettes, smoking. It costs money that I don't have, and it's not. I heard a rumor once that it's not. I can remember when cigarettes were on commercials on television. And my doctor smokes Marlboro, and it was just insane that they could boot the cigarette out, but the beer companies never, ever, 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 ever. The hard liquor, never, ever, ever, ever. Which does more damage by far than cigarettes because hopefully, unless you're smoking like a chimney and you live with a 2-year-old who has to breathe your air in a tiny apartment and receive your secondhand smoke, that's basically the way it's been with my girlfriend. For 9 years, I've breathed in secondhand smoke. And it finally got to the point where I became insistent that she smoke outside, and she just refused and keeps smoking inside. So if I get lung cancer, way to go, honey. What I wanted to talk about here, I get a little sip of my tea, my mouth's dry. What I wanted to talk about here is the fragility and the uncertainness of life that I've experienced. And one fall on a skateboard broke my ankle and ripped a ligament away from the bone. That's one thing, but it took the bone with it. Part of the bone needed emergency surgery. And because I was so sick and with panic, OCD, and scrupulosity, I didn't think about I would never stoke myself up with drugs and go to the emergency room and have surgery on this thing because I didn't think I could handle it. So for all these 35 years, I've, like Paul Benison, I've been in pain to varying degrees. He was miraculously healed with celiac as a teenager, as a 13-year-old, and I wasn't miraculously healed anywhere, anytime. And so who's fucked up? Who's not walking the right line? It's a mystery. It'll always be a mystery to me. There's no doubt I overstressed ligaments and knees, but who would have known that I needed to be wearing hiking boots rather than running shoes, because running shoes didn't give the support to keep the ankle up as it went off the front of the skateboard. So that's probably the most profound injury I've ever had. Changed me more than everything, led to agoraphobia, led to panic even deeper, and led to physical dysfunction, fibromyalgia, etc. All right, Sean, you've said enough. You said it all the time. We've heard it through all these videos. Even Mitch Jeff is getting bored. Well, I'm getting bored of my fucking self. But what can I say? It's a mystery. We're fragile. We're completely fragile when we think we're not. My mother died when she was my age. Completely fragile. 94 pounds. They cut open her chest and tried to keep her alive when there was a do not resuscitate living will. And she was gone anyway at that point. And she tried as hard as she could to survive, to see that first grandbaby. And why? Worked all of her life, lived under the insane head of Grandpa Luther, and the one thing she looked forward to, she never got. She missed it by 3 years. Why? I don't know. I'm just fucking tired of being tired, of asking the same question. So I don't. I smile. Go on. We'll have a next one coming up.